Finally, the first service of the Thar has been completed successfully, and interesting part is, so I was alone when coming. My friends just called me and said, "Why are you going alone? Let us join you." And literally, they came 50 kilometers from there just for 2-3 hours. We had lunch together and had a great fun. It's good to see them here, and there is nothing much in the service, just regular check. And we had stomach full of polar bear ice cream, and this guy again wants to eat pani puri now. And yeah, I have done an anti-rust coating at the bottom, and it's separate for the bottom part and silencer part. And the cost for that anti-rust coating is 3,000 for the metal part, okay, and 1,500 for the exhaust part. Both comes in the two different forms, so total is 4,500 for the first service, and general service, and they have charged nothing because it's the first one. It's a free one.
Okay, let's go to home.
Let's go. Hello, good morning everyone, and welcome back to the channel Ratnakar Diaries. And in today's video, it's nothing but just a breakfast kind of ride in Sunday. So it's been almost 2 months since we have been riding this for such a long distance. Today it was around 100 kilometers ride, and from now it is, I think it is a riding season. Of course, you lit with monsoons, but that's okay. You need to ride from now because the summers are going to end soon. So there is a desi jugaad for the windscreen that is vibrating a lot. I think I have hit the exhaust now. So I have installed a rubber washer which is of 5 to 6 mm thickness in between the windshield and the front fairing. So now the vibrations are less for the windscreen, but the whole unit is moving as usual. So in order to less those vibrations as well, you need to just put the windscreen to the lowest possible. I think now the vibrations will be less. ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಮ್ಮ. It was a scary moment for a second. To reduce the windscreen vibrations, I have installed a rubber washer which is of 5 to 6 mm thickness, so that it can reduce some of the vibrations from the windscreen. But the whole unit which has been shaking, like the front fairing along with the windscreen, it has not been reduced. In order to get some reduction in the shaking, so we need, so whenever the windscreen is in the highest possible adjustments, it shakes a lot. So better when you are on low speeds, you just put the windscreen in the lowest settings possible. Just now I am being normal again. See, this is the problem when you are on bikes in the highways. You can't say whenever what is going to happen, and I see most of them commenting with the recent issue that has happened with the YouTuber. So I cannot comment on the high speeds or the riding, because everyone does the high speeds. Even I have done the high speeds, which is like you can see one of my shots there. So you cannot literally comment upon the high speeds, and some of them even commenting for the views is like going into mad speeds and all. So let us not generalize it. Only thing I can say is, do whatever you want unless you won't hurt others on the highways, as well as the parents who are sitting in the home, and be safe on the rides. My first service is due in a month, That is June 20th is the service date. I think most probably I'll go by this month end or early in the next month. I need to go for around 400 kilometers for the service, even it is Hyderabad or Bangalore, but I will be going to Bangalore because the replacement for the brake wire has come to the Bangalore under the warranty. The brake wire as well as the first service, the first annual service, and I'll just take a look on this front fairing which is shaking a lot. Does they can do anything? I don't know, I'm not sure about that. And one more thing, the Triumph will claim that the first service interval is around 16,000 kilometers, and I don't think so. It is that great if you are waiting for 16,000 kilometers, and I have done a mistake. It's already 12,500, which is already 12,500. According to the UK conditions, maybe the climatic conditions, it is possible 16 for the 16k kilometers, but for Indian conditions it is not at all advisable, because now it is 12,500 something and already the oil is thick black, and maybe by 500 kilometers I will be changing the oil, so no more change now. I'll just go with the service center and get the annual service done. It's better if you do the oil change for 8,000 kilometers once. And for the Tiger 660, for my particular bike, like literally I have topped up around 800 ml of engine oil into this bike, and when I asked for the showroom people why is it drinking that so much oil, for around 8k I have topped up around 400 ml, and again yesterday I have topped up around 400 ml, which is totally 800 ml before the annual service. And they are like, so it is normal. So for the super bike, when you're riding in the high speeds, the oil gets evaporated or it will be thick, so it is normal to top up 100 or 200 ml once in a while. So I have contacted one of my friend who has 1250 GS, and for every ride he is like topping up around 300 to 400 ml for every ride. I thought, okay, maybe it is normal. And whenever the oil level dips like below the minimum level, now I can easily notice the change. After riding for 12,000 kilometers, I can easily notice that, okay, the engine will be somewhat harsh. As soon as you top up, it will be butter smooth again. But for the next service, I will be changing the oil for 8,000 kilometers. I don't think so it is advisable for 16,000. It's not at all good for the Indian conditions. And one more thing, for the annual service I am going to definitely change the chain sprocket as well. Let's have some music and cruise back to home. Bye. Okay, bye bye.